This is Guerilla Ree here, owner of Guerilla Lamente. We are Pittsburgh.
It's your boy Scoop TV. We back at it with another exclusive. It's another episode of We Are Pittsburgh. We got a nice guest on here right now. And for the people who don't know, let them know who you are.
Guerilla Ree from the west side of Pittsburgh. Grew up in McKees Rocks, actually. But, owner of Guerilla Lamente. Yeah, man. That's...
Right. And I've been put deep to your stuff a little minute ago, man. You've been going crazy with the merch. Let's talk about how that started out for you. Like, what made you start getting into the merch?
Honestly, like, I'm just a bigger guy, so like I was always big on like rocking sweatsuits. Like I was always comfortable. You feel me? Like I ain't really care for jeans and shit. Like even in high school, like you guys, everybody, I always had different type of sweatsuits, bro. It might be college little sweatsuits, whatever. You feel me? But I always was like, certain shit I ain't like the way it fit. So I kind of really got into it more so just like I wanted to rock my own shit. Like you feel me? Like I want to rock my own stuff. Excuse my language. And I just like it kind of grew from there. So how I even came up with the name was like I used to lift. Like I still do lift. Like you know what I mean? I lift weights. And my trainer, shout out to Team Hard Work, but every time we was about to go like I say a little heavier day, a little crazier day, it was just like always a little saying, we about to go gorilla mode. Yeah. So it's like that kind of just stuck with me. It was like, damn, that's really like our mentality with it. Like I already knew that was when it was coming to, you feel me, like really putting out work. Yeah. It's time to go gorilla mode. So that kind of stuck with me, and I end up like transitioning into the brand. I'm like, damn, this is already something I want to do. You feel me? So it was easy for me to kind of just correlate what's already going on in my life and a mentality I had, like when it came to the gym and just like how I'm attacking it every day. And I just threw it on a brand because it's going to be something I'm wearing. You feel me?
No, that's dope. So we're going to take it back a little bit. You said you grew up on the west side, right?
Yeah.
So how was it? Because like for people that like come from like the east side and stuff like that, they don't really come out their boundaries and stuff like that. So west side, I feel like that's like out of town for people like us. So if you really wanted to explain the west side, how would you explain it? How was it for you growing up there?
So, all right. So let me take it even a step further back then for you. Because I tell people I grew up on the west side, which I did. I kind of like hopped off the porch on the website. Like majority of my friends from there, from McKees Rocks to be exact. But bro, I grew up in Belle Suver. Like, I'm originally from there. Like, so when I first moved to the west side, like everybody know I always say this, like I thought they was weird. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm like, it's weird over here. Like I was kind of different for me. But as much as like I feel like it's weird, I guess, it became like west side's real family. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you could down there not like somebody, but you still kind of like there's a love for him. Like you be like, he's still from the west though. Like you know what I mean? Where it's like that's the best way I could put it. West side is like everybody know each other. It's kind of family. You could not like somebody, but you still like you almost wish them the best, you feel me? Yeah. Like it ain't really too much bad blood. Like I guess recently it started getting a little hectic, but I think that's just all over the city.
Yeah, it's at this point, right?
That's just all over the city. But like for the most part, growing up over there, it was different. It was definitely like sports. We hung out, like, you know, it was the regular honestly, it's not really too much different life than any other side. Yeah. The personalities is different.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Okay. Like I feel like sometimes like me personally, just having my own experience with East Side people, some of y'all be like a little bit more like quick to be on go, quick, a little bit more treacherous. Like not saying because don't get me wrong.
It's like that.
Yeah, it's like that everywhere. Yeah. So everywhere in the bird, definitely like that on the West too. But like I said, I feel like the West, if you really from the West, you're gonna get love there. Like there's not really like it's hard to explain. It's like I don't even look at it as like there's really no like popular people in the West. Like it's like if you from there, almost everybody know you. Somebody's gonna know you. Right. I've met people like from the East or from different hoods, and I'm not saying I ask around about them, but it's like a lot of people might not even know them. Right. It ain't like that on the West. You go on the West and you're there for enough time. Oh, you're affiliated now. Okay. Like you could. I'm be real. You say you from the East. You stayed 3 years on the West. People gonna be like, you down there. They he from the West too. You feel me? Like it's real like welcoming for real.
Right. So like so I wanted to talk on that. So there's no other like clothing brands coming off the West Side right now.
Oh yeah,
what let's talk about the artists and the clothing brands. Like what's some artists coming out of the West Side that we might want to look out for?
Oh well, I'll talk about my right hand man, my best friend, West Side Pound. That's
okay. Yeah,
so
I'm
for sure. Like that's one of to me, I feel like that's my guy. I'm always going. You feel me? But he always been holding it down, even with his kids. He just, him for sure. You got there's a couple over there. I don't know if Lil Selly really from the West, but that's where I know him from. He hang with all the West guys, all the youngins over there. So like Lil Selly, shout out to him. He's an artist. To be honest, I don't really know too many West Side artists are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure there's more, and that's not the I'm not trying to discredit anybody. Like, I'm pretty sure I might leave this interview and be like, damn, I forgot to mention, you feel me? But I can't think off the top of my head the artists. Clothing brands for sure. We got Play for Modus. Those are my guys. Like, I help them, you know what I mean, start theirs, and they're taking off. I always tell them all the time, like, y'all gonna be super big. Like I told them all the time, like, to me, like I had a hot start. I feel like they even had a hotter start than I had when I first got my brand. Like, and I'm their biggest fan. I always tell them like, shit, like if I wasn't rocking my brand, I'll probably be rocking our brand as much as you feel me. Like those my guys. One Way Out. I'll speak about them a little bit more. I actually want to touch base with them a little bit. I feel like they don't get as much credit as a clothing brand. And I always tell them because I feel like they're more of a movement.
Okay.
That has clothes, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? One Way Out, they're a big one. And that's actually shout out to Weezy. He's a big inspiration for me because when I even started my brand, he been had his. But he didn't, it was a movement for him. Like, so he was doing shirts and little, you know what I mean? Like, he was just getting it on. It was a little hustle for him. Crazy. But he was also promoting movements. He was they were selling wristbands, like One Way Out wristbands. You know, them little, little gummy bands? Yep. That's what he was like, you know what I mean? That's other clothing brands. You ain't really seeing that. Like, that's why I'm like, his was more of a movement when he did his. And it was big when I seen that because I'm like, it kind of helped me even when I started my brand because he been had his going on. And I kind of would like ask him for little gems and little, like, bro, what's like, you feel me? How did you do this? And he put me on a lot of games. So Weezy and Zay, they own One Way Out. They're big. Like, I'm always big on trying to always get them out too because it's bigger than clothes with them. Like, you're going to see them big. Like, you just might see One Way Out with so much different stuff once they really get to that level.
That's definitely dope. So, what's like an everyday process for you outside of the clothes? Like, what's some things you like to do besides like doing what you do usually?
All right, so I work all the time, but I got my son. My son's 3, so I don't know, bro. Being a dad, like that being a dad kind of is like, I ain't gonna say it's like new thing now. He's 3 years old, but like it's a new thing for me, and I love being a dad. So definitely hang on with my son. I coach high school football, so
I didn't even know that. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I coach high school football, so that's definitely a thing for me. Football, I'm big with football, like coaching, watching film, just casually watching football. So football, right. Football's big with me, and like I said, I like lifting weights. So like that's kind of my like MO outside of the clothes. Like if you know me, you probably know me from one of them things I named. Like you feel me, like just more so sports related. You know what I mean? I like hanging, but I'm not really an outside type guy.
Chilling.
I don't go outside much. Like. You catch me outside, like you might not catch me outside again for another couple months.
I'm already knowing, bro.
I don't be outside for real.
So this is a good thing I like to talk about Pittsburgh as a whole. Mm-hmm. I like to get everybody's perspective of that just because it's like this is We Are Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. What do you feel like in Pittsburgh we need to change as a city to make it better?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know what? I feel like this is a deeper question than people even think about. I think a lot of it is almost like there's a lot of opportunities that people don't know about, but that's the problem. People don't know about
it. Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's like we get so like caught up in trying to survive or just trying to get better ourselves. And it's not like when you run into the right people, like people say Pittsburgh's not supportive. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Now, granted, Pittsburgh isn't the biggest city, no matter, even though to me it's a major city, it's not a huge city. Right. So it's like, and majority is like, they don't always look like us. So it's like, already trying to get people support that's not, like realistically, we're just gonna say it's not a majority black city. Right. So like the numbers here in our dynamic is already small. So trying to get support outside of that, of course, it's gonna take a little bit more. Like, you know what I mean? But honestly, I think the number one thing to like, I ain't gonna say number one, but a thing that I feel like we need to change is kind of like when we run into opportunities, trying to push it out a little bit more. You know what I mean? And rather than just our inner circle, like, you know what I mean? Like if I find something that I feel like can help our clothing brands. Now, granted, I don't talk with everybody, so it's going to kind of be hard for me to hit everybody, but I'm going to always, like, if I got the information, I push it. Like, and I don't never, like, withhold it. And I'm not saying everybody does withhold information, but it's like, I feel like more people could put more people on game. Like, I feel like you don't got to gatekeep everything. Some people feel like when you got something in the city, like, damn, because the city's so small, if I'm the only one with it, if I found it first, like, I want to keep it. Like, you know what I mean? And sometimes it does have its perks to it. But outside of that, honestly, I feel like that's a big thing that we could change. Like, I feel like we could be, like, more, not supportive, but more like, yo, here's this. Because support comes in different ways. You could buy merch off of me. That's being supportive. You can share my posts. That's being supportive. But giving information is a different level of support. Giving, like, you know what I mean? Knowing that you got a different type of information and giving it out and being able to really help and put that stuff forward and not just thinking for yourself when you're doing it. Like, all right, boom, I'm blowing my brand up. Like, for example, I'll give you a quick example. And I don't mean to run this question on long, but if I start blowing my brand up, I'm not just going to watch my brand blow up and not help the rest of the brands around me, especially people I already know. Like, if I did something, made a viral video, I'm be like, look, this is exactly what I did. I don't know if it just went viral by luck, but this is exactly what I did. Like, so maybe you should try to do this. Maybe you should try to use this sound. Maybe you should try, you feel me? So, like, I feel like people should be able to get more information out. And I think that would definitely help, just whatever you can give knowledge-wise to help people around you, do it. Like, you know what I mean? Right. So I think that's a big thing that people should.
That's a good answer for real, because I can really piggyback on that, because, like, with information, you don't know how far that can actually get you, you know? Right. It's just knowing the right things and being able to plug in with the right people that could put you in a better position. Right. So I 100% agree with that. So this is a good portion of the interview, too, where we talk about collaborations, because what I noticed from being away for so long and in different cities, it's a lot easier for them to come together, and, you know, they make a big impact with doing that. So I would say, like, who's some people you might seen in the city that you might not even got up with, or you might have got up with, that you would love to collaborate with?
Well, I actually did do a collab with Play for Modus. Okay. We actually did have a collab on something. We had a collab on some hoodie and short sets, and we actually got another collab coming soon. It's the second collab. We're going to be dropping this fall. We'll have another collab coming, but we did one with them. Them sold out first day. Damn. Yeah. It was a great. Yeah, it went crazy. You dig? Yeah. Oh man, we keep dropping the ball on it. We was been supposed to collab probably, like, I want to say it's probably going on 2 years. Like we literally got logos like our collab. We were in there and something just like, sometimes I drop the ball, sometimes he might drop the ball, sometimes just like we just running a race, you feel me? And it's like, damn, bro, I already had this dropped up or this scheduled, and we just never got to it. But I think this year for sure, I'm gonna push for it to really make it happen. You dig is definitely a big one. DontPlay.Corp. Shout out to bro. For sure. I actually just put them in a group chat, like, yo, we gotta make a little big pop-up shop or something, like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot more, like, shout out to Benny. I will say there's certain people and there's no, like, disrespect, I don't want to collab with, only because if I collab, all right, let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't want to collab with them, because I also feel like if you if you asking me, collab could be like, let's hold a pop-up shop together.
Yeah.
So if that's what you're talking about, like,
yeah.
Okay, then I don't mind doing that with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more so speaking about actually having both for stuff on the clothes. But I'll do a pop-up shop with like Benny. That's really my guy. I talk to him every day. That's Perk. Shout out to him too. But I really wouldn't collab with his clothes because his is more like, I always tell him all the time.
I know
it's more luxury, little designer looking like. Yeah. And I got a lot of graphic stuff going on. That's not really his lane. So I don't think that collab, unless he was to do something like a kind of a special edition, limited edition type, like to pull off, it might
make sense.
Yeah, exactly. But like just the way our brands is, it's like he's going left, I'm going right. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you
but
mean.
there's still hella love, hella support between each other. Like we still bounce ideas and everything. But he's definitely another one. Shout out to Tripper. That's my guy too. Yeah, honestly, I don't have no problem collabing with anybody.
Right,
like if the idea's right, if the brands look like it's collabable,
it makes sense.
It makes sense. For sure, we could throw our stuff on clothes.
Because and I could piggyback on that because it's like a lot of people will reach out and don't think that though. Like it gotta make sense. It gotta look. It gotta correspond together.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So I know exactly what you're talking about. So, all right. So this is We Are Pittsburgh once again. I like to ask this question: what is like your 5 favorite food spots down here in the Berg, man? If somebody wasn't from the Berg, they's coming down here and they want to eat, what they want to eat?
Damn. I really want to gatekeep my favorite one, like, but I ain't gonna do it though. I ain't gonna do it though, only cause I just was talking about we gotta quit doing it. So I'm gonna let y'all know on a little hidden gem. It's not directly in the city. It's a little outside the city. It's called Firebirds. There's one in Bridgeville, one in Cranberry. If you know, you know. I'm trying to tell you anything on the menu. And you can ask anybody, I'm a picky eater. I know I'm big, but I'm a picky eater. Yeah, that's anything on the menu. I've never tasted nothing that was like, oh no, I'm not getting this. Like, you know, there'll be fire spots that just don't got, there's certain stuff that's just not good from there. Like certain stuff be made for certain stuff. Firebirds, everything on the menu, from the drinks to the drinks, is fire, great vibe. It's like, it's a little bit, I'll say it's just slightly upscale, but it's not like Roof Chris or nothing. It ain't that type prices, but it might be a little bit more, I'll look at it like just slightly a little more up-class Cheesecake Factory dish. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So Firebirds is for surely my number one. I'm going to try to give you, that's a restaurant, so I'm going to try to give you different ones. Paisanos. Best hoagie spots. Oh, for real? Paisanos. And I'm always going to go hoagie, so I got to check them out. Best hoagie spot, I don't care what nobody say. You be grabbing on the hoagie side, you go cheesesteak, or you do a little chicken. I go grab my favorite. Ask you go in there. I get it so much. I go in there though so much. Go ask for a Guerilla hoagie. He gonna know exactly what you mean. I grabbed the chicken, extra cheese, mayo. I just grabbed chicken, extra cheese. I go mayo, lettuce, onion. I don't get tomato, but tomato come in there. If you like tomato, you can throw it on there. But I go to Paisanos. But he got everything. Every hoagie in there is fire though. So I'm trying to tell you. But I normally go chicken. I've had the steak. I had Italian before, like, and they all crazy. All crazy. I'm trying to tell you, like, Paisanos is definitely one of them. Shout out to Dirty Birds for sure. Yeah, she gave every interview we had. Shout out to Dirty Birds. That's my dog. Like, I'm over talking Firebirds. I'm talking Firebirds. I gotta go Dirty Birds. If you come into the city, you're not topping in with my dog, it's a problem. No, like, you ain't topping in right. So shout out to Dirty Birds. So what's that? That's 3 right there. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, and this might be a bias just because I've been on fried chicken lately. I don't know why. I've been on fried chicken lately. Y'all gotta go check out Vibe. Like, Vibe the bar. Okay. Yeah, okay. They got fire chicken. Man. Yeah, I gotta see. Yeah, she do her thing in her store. Store go crazy. She do her thing in there. And you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a hidden one. And just cause I go there a lot, and it's on my side of town. It ain't really known yet, but I'm trying to tell you, as long as he do his thing, keep doing his thing, y'all gonna see he's gonna pop up too. It's called Kirkland's Bussin' over in McKees Rocks. Okay. He open till 3 a.m. every day. 3 a.m. And he whips you up whatever you want. So if you got it in his kitchen and you like, I want some lamb chops, some rice, and I want some broccoli and asparagus today.
Back, look, real
He gonna price you up, and I promise you, it's some of the best food you ever had.
See,
but he's a one-man show right now. He's getting the thing together. But about time, I think this really start blowing up. He gonna blow up. It's gonna be. Just remember the name, Kirkland's Bussin'. As long as he keep pushing through, his shit is fire, like and real deal. Like
for all my restaurants out there, tap in with us. And we running promos and shit like that. We'll turn your business up. Come tap in with us for real.
Can I get one more bonus?
Yeah.
Nick's on Hilltop. I don't know how I forgot my guys.
Hey,
I don't know how I forgot my guy. So my best friend I was just talking about, Westside Pro, he's one of the owners in there.
The Trumi sauce.
Yeah, the Trumi sauce. They've been on that though. Like they released the. You got to tell them to bring back the Trumi bowls. They don't even.
Oh, they had bowls.
Yeah, bowls. Trumi bowls. They got the rice bowls.
He didn't bring it. Yeah,
they bring it back out. Yeah, I'm still on them about that. They gonna bring it. I don't care what they. And I hope they see this interview. And Bird bring them back. Them Trumi bowls are a real hit. When they start putting them on the menu, you're gonna really see. But Nick's on Hilltop. I don't know how I forgot. Y'all gotta go definitely check in that because the vibe and everything is there.
Yeah, definitely. And it's crazy. We that's the interview we about to drop right before this. So this is right in time. I'm glad you said that. For real.
Nick's on Hilltop. Y'all gotta go check it out for sure.
So man, I want to say thank you for really getting on this platform. We learned a lot about your side. We learned a lot about different things about the bird. But before we get out of here, what's something you could have said to like your younger self?
Ooh. My younger self, like just in general,
like any information or like just put deep to your younger self. Like what would you have told your younger self?
Get more discipline, get more organized. Get more discipline, get more organized. Because it's harder to do it later when you already got the habit. Like I'm gonna be honest, I try not to speak negatively about myself no more, but I feel like I'm working on getting out of not being as organized. Like I'm kind of a freelancer, and it's helped a lot. But it will start like I felt the effects of it. Like you feel me? Like it's got me out of jams because I'm able to think fast. I'm able to I can make this happen. Boom, boom, boom. But it's like when I need to be structured, sometimes I'm not as structured. So I really wish I would have told my younger self like become more structured, be more disciplined. Like listen more. Like I'm actually a lot better listener than I was as a kid. I was real hard headed, didn't like really authority much, but now I really wish I could go tell myself, and hopefully he would listen and be like, yo, you're going to need this later on in life. Like be disciplined, be more structured on what you're doing, more organized, and be more intentional on what you're doing so it don't catch up to you later. Because now I'm trying to kind of reverse bad habits, and it's a lot harder when you've been doing it for so long. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But now that I know of what I'm doing, I can be intentional about fixing it. But that would definitely be the biggest thing I would definitely tell myself when I was younger.
No, that's definitely dope, man. Once again, I appreciate you getting on the platform. We are Pittsburgh.
No doubt.
And make sure y'all stay tuned for this new exclusive. We'll be dropping real soon. Let's get it.